Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading for Robert LaTruth. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into it. Right off the back, Spirit is acknowledging in his energy field. There's this energy of him yelling out, barking out, crying out, screaming out, mad at energy, mad at the collective, mad at source, because someone who was once loyal is no longer loyal. And this does affect the heart chakra. There's an energy of dead end, stalemate, not now, lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. Now, this energy of him yelling out, crying out, barking out, there's lipstick on a pig in this situation. Okay, so he might come off bothered, but Spirit says in all actuality, there's artificiality here, denial, cover up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and needing to take a closer look. This is affecting the throat chakra, the heart chakra, in the area of passion, also in the area of passion for what I would like to say a business. Okay, it's just passionate, but Spirit is also acknowledging he needs to get grounded in his energy and that he's not listening to his higher intuitive self, which should be above. So there is this energy of a delay and or an obstacle in listening to your higher intuitive self when it comes to you barking out, yelling out, crying out because you're mad at someone who was once loyal. Spirit is also acknowledging that he's looking at this situation like, aren't you precious? You are suffering full disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun. Read between the lines. Lots of emotion, lots of sacral emotion in this energy, lots of emotion. However, when you point one finger, several fingers are pointed back. So the same way he's giving it is getting pushed right back to him. Does that make sense? No matter what he says, it kind of like reverse, like kind of that kind of energy. Spirit says reverse. Okay, so let's get into his energy some more. Robert LaTruth's current energy. Robert Hampton, thank you. Thank you. Okay. These two cards just came out. Interesting. Okay. So Spirit is saying, spiritually, he is in a space where he is doing things that make him feel secure. Mentally, there is an energy of support, him having support. And physically, his home, support in his home base and or family. So he's operating in the fourth house. And the fourth house is all associated with home, heritage, and family, and the foundation of his social values. So it does feel like he's operating in improvement, and this should all look differently by the end of the year. I do see mountains acknowledging that there are still going to be ups and downs, which we all deal with in life, but it feels like he's going to feel more secure and have more support and really physically like get grounded in his home base and or his family. I don't know why I keep hearing the word reunite. Okay, reunite. Okay. Robert LaTruth, what is he hiding? Current energy. Thank you. There's something going on with the daughter. And he's hiding a situation. He's hiding information. He's hiding how he feels. Spirit is acknowledging. Yes, because this deals with the mother, the empress. So there's a situation with the daughter, and he's hiding things that he knows, that he feels, that he hasn't said. That's what Spirit is acknowledging. There's something that he hasn't said, and he knows this has to deal with the mother, the empress, the woman who is open and creative. Could be a water sign and or could just be emotional. Yeah, he's acknowledging that he's not into her, and that this is really about the family matters. This is really about the children, not about the yoni. I mean, it just, see the yoni's in reverse, not about the yoni. It's not about that. It's not about your cat. It's about the family. It's about the kids. He's not that into you. But this problem with the daughter, it troubles him. It bothers him. This is something that he's hiding. He might look like he's okay with this situation that this child is in when it comes to mom, but there's something that he's hiding, okay? Robert LaTruth. In regards to his child's mother, I feel like we're talking about Brianna. Yes, we are. He's acknowledging that there were fulfilling desires when he was with her. Feeling very refreshed when he was with her. But there's also this energy of moving on from that. And he's acknowledging, because he was blindsided, what you see isn't real when it comes to her. I was about to say, were they married? But I know y'all already told me they were, because y'all told me they recently got divorced. I don't know why this makes me feel like wedding. Like around the wedding, they were cool. Things weren't as bad as it is now. They were fulfilling each other's desires and felt like things were refreshed. But then it moves. There's something that just kind of moves on. And he moves into this space where now he sees everything. He was having a blind spot, blindsided by her. What you see isn't real. Yeah. And so now he's looking at this opportunity when it comes to her as just that, a golden opportunity. The clouds are lifting. There's clear skies. I can see clearly now is what I'm hearing. Robert Hampton, current energy. Sipping that tea. Careful who you listen to. Listen to constructive criticism, listening to gossip and news. So be careful who you get your tea, your sources from, because some of this just isn't for you. It's about you more than so. Spirit is also acknowledging that this tea that's getting ready to come out is viral. It's going to go viral. This message is going to get around quickly. Someone is going to be instantly famous behind this situation if they aren't already. This is going to be a lot of conversation, a lot of brouhaha, a lot of gossip. But this is also coming up as a lucky break for him. See how she has her gloves on? So he's been fighting in this situation, not physically, but just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a mental fight, a mental battle. But and it feels like he's listening to both the good and the bad. And it feels like we're talking about him, in fact. But there's something that's going to go viral that's going to give him a lucky break. It's going to stop all of that in regards to him being seen as, Spirit says, the villain. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging, like, when you hit that target, right? He feels like he's on fleek right now, that he's got it going on. He's at a state of completeness. He feels very flawless and on point, perfect, in fact. Feels like things, it feels like, have changed for him. All right. They said to expect him to get a lucky break. When is this break coming for him, Spirit? Robert Hampton. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Months from now. That other card said towards the end of the year. Robert Hampton. He's got some romance going on. Okay. He's gaining wisdom from this person, but this is a past life karmic debt, karmic lesson. This relationship is going to be a part of his past. Anything else? Thank you. He is getting a tender touch from this woman, and there is romance. But again, Spirit has, this will be from the past. It feels very karmic. It feels like star-crossed lovers. It doesn't feel like this is going to be the one in this lifetime. It feels like this is someone that is going to teach lessons to. It feels like this is going to be a smooth, amicable, very, what do they call that word? amicable, I know I said that right, like an amicable split, like, oh, we're good. You know, kind of, I respect you, you respect me kind of thing. All right. And then Robert LaTruth and Brianna, current energy. On the surface, they saw themselves as soulmate, as love, one and or both. There is a child that was produced, a daughter. It looks like a daughter. They are transforming now, moving on, metamorphosizing, changing from this commitment. So, I don't know. Like, I be telling y'all all the time, I don't know their story. I don't know their story. I don't know their timeline. But clearly, somebody thought that this was it. This was the one and only. Had a child. And now they're changing, transforming, metamorphosizing from this commitment. They're blossoming and moving that way. Okay? And I do know that much. Y'all told me they divorced now. Okay. What is a message to Robert Hampton? Thank you. Energy. Energy constantly changes and reflects our emotions, weaving together our experiences to create an ever-shifting experience. So, it's time to move and shift and change as energy does. Don't stay in one place too long. Don't sit and dwell in this space. Energy is constantly changing. So if you feel the same way you felt 2 months ago, a month ago, a year ago, yesterday, it's time to change because it's constantly evolving. Don't sit in one space too long. That is the energy that is coming through. That is the download. Move. Get out the way. Robert Hampton. Thank you. Spirit said clean house in reverse. 37 is significant. 10 is significant. 1 is significant. Starting over feels like. Why do you hold on to things that remind you of the past? Is your home cluttered with objects that bring up unhappy memories? Do you have a tendency to attract broken people who need to be fixed? If you're involved in this type of emotional project, stop now and clean house. Being needed isn't going to get you what you really need. That said, even if you initially resist letting go of excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterward. Let go and let the universe bring you something better. Make space. The universe doesn't like a vacuum and will respond to your house cleaning by filling your home with what will best serve you. Just like Spirit said in the last card, energy is ever changing. Don't be in one place too long. Don't be in one space too long. Don't be in one mindset too long. It's time to, thank you, Spirit. It's time to clean house. It's go time. Move around. When it comes to whatever energy that has you feeling like your feet stuck in the mud. Okay, Robert LaTruth, current energy. Oh. There's an energy of him coming off cold with the King of Pentacles, affecting the heart chakra, affecting boundaries that he has up, and then also affecting his money. Okay, feels like he's losing money behind something. This energy is also creating delays with the World card in reverse. It's not over. It's not finished. He hasn't completed this energy because he's still holding on to something. Okay, and this with the 8 of Cups, there's disappointment here because he can't release. He can't let go. He can't walk away. He can't abandon. He is just allowing this situation to almost fester and eat at him. This is disappointment. Could involve a water sign and or could just be emotional. There's this energy with the Seven of Wands in reverse of him wanting to quit, him wanting to give up, him wanting to, because he feels overwhelmed in the area of business and also in the area of passion. Things aren't happening the way he wanted it to. You know how you have to like constantly defend yourself, constantly stand in the spotlight. Feels like there's energy of rejection in business, rejection in romance because of this situation, okay? And sometimes it just feels like quitting, all right? All right. What is his biggest obstacle? I read biggest obstacle in reverse. With the Queen of Wands, this female energy is an obstacle. She can be very pushy. There's throwing water onto the flame in the area of business and also in the area of passion. Fire sign energy, that's an obstacle. With the Fool card, starting over, being reckless, feeling like there's nowhere to go. This is an obstacle for him. It's not the fresh start. It's the starting over because I'm running out of options. You know how someone has to keep starting over? That's what it feels like. Another obstacle is the Five of Swords in reverse. There's no amends. There's no conflict resolution. It's like Groundhog's Day. Every day you have to do the same thing over and over again. You have to deal with this energy that's pushy. And because of this energy that's pushy, you're dealing with this obstacle of feeling very reckless, not feeling grounded, and not even able to have some kind of conflict resolution. There's no amends to this. Sending him love and light. What's next for Robert Hampton? Thank you. There's this energy of him wanting to quit in the area of business and also in the area of romance with the Seven of Wands, throwing water into the flame, fire sign energy, passionate but yet chaotic. But then there's also this energy of him wanting to pursue something in the area of passion with the Nine of Cups being a knight in shining armor, a proposal of some sort of romance, a gesture to fulfill this emotional energy, to try again. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is acknowledging with the King of Cups. This is going to give him some form of emotional stability and or emotional balance. I'm also feeling like courage. A lot of throat chakra energy is coming through. He's going to be very diplomatic in this energy. However, with the Nine of Swords, he is riddled with anxiety. It still bothers him in his head. Should I? Could I? Would this? You know, there's all these what ifs that kind of dance in his head. And so there's this energy of being up late at night, head in hand, riddled by thoughts, dealing with anxiety, could also be dealing with depression. It feels like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. But like Spirit said, he can expect to have a feeling of change, a feeling of a lucky break within the next couple of months. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.